Beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Right? Exactly. So I'm in the middle of work right now, right? But a thought of course has come into my mind, of course, in terms of the subject topic that us guys are going to be exploring, right? That us guys are going to be expanding, on the subject matter of, energy, right? So thing is now I want to present like a nuanced sort of like angle of how we're going to be approaching this subject topic, right? Words in themselves carry energy, they carry weight, right? Same as just as our thoughts, right? Remember, like what the Bible talks about, like in the beginning, right? About word, right? Like in the beginning there was word, and the word was with God, right? So keep that in mind, right? But at the same time, God as we know him, or how we know God, right, as well, is a form of like energy, creative energy, where life springs or comes forth from him, right? Now liken it to the fact that us guys, we are created in the image of God. So that means that whatever creation that he has put as well, like whatever bits and elements of creation that he has put together, that has brought a human being as a result, we are carrying those particular elements same as his as well, right? So if we go back to my first opener that I had already said about the conversations that you're having within ourselves as well is a form of energy. So the type of frequency that you're going to be, the type of vibration and frequency that you're going to be emitting from your energy is going to depend upon the quality of the conversations that you're having within yourself. And that's why I say, for instance, they say that the power of tongue has either power of death or it has power of life, right? So what quality of conversations are you having with yourself, right? What are you telling yourself about yourself? Like, what is the quality of the conversation that you're having with yourself, right? Because ultimately, the quality of the conversations that you're going to have about yourself within yourself is going to determine the sort of vibration, the sort of energy, the sort of like spirit energy that you're going to carry with yourself. And remember, the universe as it is, man, it's a form of energy, right? We're going to be getting into the nuanced aspects and elements of all that, right? What it's doing, it's that it is peeping, or it is keeping an ear in terms of what are you telling about yourself, like, right? So that thing, or that sort of phrase, or that sort of conversations that you usually hear about, like the heavens or the universe is responding to your experiences. That's exactly what it's doing, right? It's peeping and listening to the conversation that you're talking to yourself about yourself, right? So that's just a small, like a nuanced version that us guys are going to be exploring, or we are going to be expanding on rather, right? So that now we are going to have a 360 conversation, and we're going to be connecting all these things together. Because remember, even what the Bible talks about, like when 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name. But what exactly that, when you probe that like esoterically, what does that like really mean exactly, right? So when 2 or 3, of course, we're talking about energy, vibration and frequency come together, all 3 of them, right? Because that's another that's another angle too, right? I'm going to be there, that's what the Bible talks about, right? So yeah, I just wanted to put that across so that you have something that you're going to be using as food for thought as you're going to be expanding more on this subject topic, right? So see you another round, right?